Welcome to the Women in Leadership Body, Mind, Soul, and Business podcast. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Heather. And together we are working to connect women in leadership and business, empowering each other, improving the health and wellness of our community, body, soul, and mind, connecting to the heart and soul of who we are and what we do.
Today, we're in the office.
Yeah, just working our fingers, just working.
100 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour.
So this week's topics are permanent oneness.
Mm-hmm.
And the quote is, "This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine." And boy, are we letting our lights shine this week.
Oh,
Right?
it's been fabulous. We have set so many new appointments with so many new community members. Business is just booming. It's very
exciting.
abundant. It's very exciting.
So mindset is abolishing brain killers, garbage in, garbage out. And I think that we are very successful in that. And we have been for the whole year,
right,
of choosing what we're going to listen to, how often we're going to listen to it, when we're going to listen to it,
right,
all those things, right?
Yeah.
So we're not listening to a bunch of people put themselves down.
Right.
We just don't even allow that in our world.
Right? We're not listening to negative images. I don't really listen to the news a whole lot because it is very negative, especially if it's political.
Of course, I skimmed
Which
the
all
news
is
to check
political.
out about things like the hurricanes and things
Right.
like that, but not get into any of the depth of, I don't need to let my brain work on that stuff.
No.
So we are very, very, very focused on our businesses and the businesses around us and everything. And so today we wanted to talk about ineffective web presence, because if you're not online,
nobody sees you.
Nobody sees you. And if you're not online effectively, again, nobody sees you. Right. So marketing.
What is it, like 2% of the things you see on Facebook? Like you only see 2% of the posts.
Only 2% of the people on your friends list see your post.
That's it.
So, and Facebook is, a friend to friend market. So they talk about, if you're just talking to that same 2% of that market, like you're not
even tapping into the other 98%.
Right. So in general, marketing can cause small businesses numbers of problems. Advertising is expensive and word of mouth is slow moving. So some advice for marketing in general, know your target audience.
Yes.
Leverage your cold email marketing.
People do still check their emails.
So don't be
afraid. Your
afraid.
name keeps popping up, even if they don't read that email, they see your name popping up and it reminds them that you're there.
Right. And you can just email somebody. It's not intrusive.
Right.
I think at one point in time, we kind of felt like email was private and you only give your email address to, people you knew. But now
you would get really excited when you heard the bing, you got mail.
Oh my gosh, yes. See? So don't you want someone to feel excited? Oh, I got mail. Who is this new person that wants to talk to me?
Snail mail is very effective.
Right.
With staying connected to people, and not just any snail mail. Like write them a little note or a card.
Personalizing it just is a nice thing.
Yeah. Maybe even if you pre-print everything, just sign it yourself and take it to the post office.
Okay. So next on the list was advertise your business online.
Yes. If you are not advertising your business online, nobody is seeing you.
That's how everybody gets their information.
Right. Yeah. They don't go Dewey Decimal System anymore.
Yeah, no. Use influencers to build brand awareness. So specifically, if you have a client that really likes your stuff, you need to know how to ask them to post it online so that it gets be seen by your people, or asking them to share a video with you so that you may share it online. A lot of people are willing to do things like that.
And We could do a whole nother podcast on different ways of asking people to share their experience
Right.
with your business.
Right. That's a whole nother.
Right. That's a whole nother podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Connect with local businesses.
Absolutely.
That networking is so important.
Small businesses connecting with other businesses, partnering together on projects
That's
is
so cool.
the best.
And then using Instagram to do the collaboration posting. So, and if these are words in foreign language to you, we're sorry. This is our
if
language.
you have questions, let us know.
All right.
Offer incentives and discounts.
Ooh.
Everybody loves a good coupon.
Everybody loves a good coupon.
Or a giveaway.
They feel special, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, okay.
It doesn't have to be a lot. A lot of businesses giveaways recently has been like stickers.
Oh yeah.
People love stickers from their favorite businesses.
Yes, and then they're advertising for you for free.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
It is
I
that
have
slow
local
building
coffee on my car.
Right.
Yeah.
We put a lot of local businesses on our laptops.
We do.
Schmack right on there.
Right. We want to support our local businesses, and anytime they're seen, you know,
that's building brand awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, more people know, like, trust them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Build the email list. Capture that email address one way or another. Just start getting email addresses.
Collect.
We'll talk about the other part a little bit later. All right. Invest in a search engine optimization. So that's SEO. We're also going to talk about that in a second. And a blog. Number 10 was a blog about the latest trends and events related to your business niche.
We have a blog for the podcast on our website.
So like today, we're dropping the show notes in the blog today because we're keeping it simple. This is today. we are very full. So
today has been this whole last 2 weeks has been a very, very full and abundant, and we are very, very grateful for that. And we still plan on bringing great content to you guys, but you know,
things are changing. So stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay. So that all of that were our tips that weren't even about our subject today. So we're going to circle back. The internet, social media. Oh my. Are you pulling your hair out?
Okay. We've got a few more days left of Mercury in retrograde.
All right.
But
so hopefully they'll be done with the Facebook updates by then.
Yes.
And they've rolled out some doozies. We did an episode a couple weeks ago about some of the changes they're rolling out.
Changes and updates.
Especially
things to check.
Live selling, make sure your events are safe. Okay. Internet provides opportunities to find customers without breaking the bank, but small businesses don't get enough with their online presence because we don't know about things that we should do to help our small businesses be seen online. Right. So that's what we're going to talk about.
If you are a small business and you don't have a website, you should probably get one.
Okay.
Because everything you post everywhere to help build your business should link back to that website somehow.
Yes. Because you want to have a place that you're going to put everybody.
Yeah, it's the hub.
Yes.
Your website is your hub.
And when you have the website, that's when the SEO optimization comes in. So in case you don't know, Allie Jean, she's our queen of SEO.
Our SEO lady.
Yes.
You can find her at Hey SEO Lady.
I didn't even put that. I was like, oh yeah, Allie. She takes care of that. So SEO is the process of optimizing your website. So it's search engine optimization. That's what SEO stands for.
And what that does is when somebody Google searches something and it's related to your business is up there in the top. Usually there's like 5 or 6 ads and then the actual like businesses and stuff. SEO puts you at the top of the list.
So when I Google something, I always Google what it is, what I'm looking for, right? And then I personally skip the ads.
I skip the ads too.
Skip to the ads, and I usually look at those top, 2 or 3
Mhm.
on my phone, just 2 or 3.
For me, it's like the first 3 to 5 articles or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, unless I'm really digging deep, then,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
most of the time it's just like, okay, what are those top things on this subject, or where can I find,
That is search engine optimization. It helps you be seen, it helps you be found.
yes.
Okay.
Next, is it utilizing responsive design?
What does that mean?
What do you want from your website?
Mhm.
Do you want to drive people to sales, or do you have a product that they need to purchase from you?
Mhm.
So this is like great for our local artisans that
Mhm.
have actual physical products,
Mhm.
right? Are you just an online billboard? So a lot of times for our podcast, that's kind of how we're just a big billboard of what we do, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
This is all the things that we offer.
So, and your website is just one piece of the online presence, but it
Mhm.
is the place you want to funnel everybody back through. So it has all your contact information, gives them all the information they need to do business with you.
Right.
So we had to sometimes we're inside that box, right? The website box,
Mhm.
and we don't know how our users are using it.
Mhm.
So that's like where we come in,
Right.
right? Like somebody from the outside goes to your website and checks it out and looks
Mhm.
at it like, was it easy to find your services? Did you explain what you do? Do I understand what you do now from your website? So really cool. All right. Where are we at
So
now?
far, we have a website. We have search engine optimization. So being in Google and all those search engines, we can be found. And then we have, where else are we found these days? Social media.
Yes. So you need to make sure you know what's out there about you, right?
Mhm.
So definitely social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat,
Pinterest.
Pinterest. Where else?
Um,
TikTok. I was
right.
like, there's a big one on
There's another
there, right? So those are all
YouTube.
big places that you
Mhm.
could be. I wouldn't say jump in and do everyone at the same time.
No,
No,
That-
don't do that to yourself.
that's
They
overwhelming.
they really say to the experts always say, pick one.
Mhm.
Start where you're most comfortable,
Mhm.
and then add one at a time until then you're hiring people to do stuff.
Right.
Because you're so well known.
Mhm.
And then the other thing is you want to know what's out there on Google about you, and you want to know what is out there on Yelp about you.
Mhm.
So if you don't know those things, you can Yelp and Google yourself.
You can.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
And if you do not have reviews on your website, it's okay to ask for them. You can even ask for those reviews in the form of a post, and then in the comments, put the link where they can review you at.
Yes.
So,
So like for the podcast, if you go to our link tree,
mhm.
you can go scroll all the way to the bottom and it says leave a review. It takes you over to Podchaser. It'd be great if somebody left us a review
Mhm.
because we haven't even busted into the podcast market. You
No.
all are amazing and just love us and have followed us organically. And you're
Mhm.
most of you are not genuinely podcast listeners.
Mhm.
So
Right.
we really appreciate you, but there's a whole market that we haven't tapped into because we don't have reviews over there on Podchaser
Mhm.
in the world where podcasters live, right?
Mhm.
So we
That-
are very much in the business world.
And
right?
that's what reviews do is they build your reputation, they build you in the marketplace, and they help get you seen because the ones with higher reviews are going to also be lifted up in the algorithms.
Yes.
Okay.
Algorithms are scary. So one of the things we do is we do offer Google review as part of our consultation. We do, we Google you, we see where your presence, where things are linked or not linked at, like, can we find you?
Mhm.
All those kinds of things. We look at those things.
Yes.
Those things.
So for those of you who don't know, aside from the podcast, the Women in Leadership team supports businesses with exactly what we're talking about: social media, being seen, and just getting the word out about who they are and what they do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it kind of
yes,
branched
yes.
off from what we do with the podcast. Thank you, by the way. But this is our bread and butter. This is how we.
This is how the bills are going to get paid,
Yeah, it's awesome.
literally. And it's our zone of genius.
It
Like we
is.
really thrive and it doesn't feel like working.
Mhm.
And we're still pretty much talking to people and getting to know people and having conversations.
We're having conversations and we're helping people.
That's super rad.
Right.
So large companies have entire departments devoted just to online activities. Small businesses often struggle just to keep up with what's happening on the with their business. So their online presence tends to suffer.
Right.
So that's why this is important. So
And that's why we started doing what we do, is because it's so important to be consistent with the social media.
yes.
And we'll get into that in a minute.
So first, we're going to give you 7 online marketing strategies, and then you can head over to the blog and see the links to the article and get more information. So real quick, 7 online marketing strategies. Personalized email marketing. This is where you're sending a personal email to somebody and you're making a point to send the email. So personalized
email
emails.
marketing.
And then marketing automation. So this is where you set up something and somebody signs up for it and it sends them something. And so that's marketing automation. So it doesn't require a physical person to trigger the email to send it. Super cool, right? Frees you up to do other things. Brand story. So what's the story of your brand and how is that communicated to your audience?
And we talked about this on our podcast. What is your why? Why do you do what you do? Where's the heart and soul behind your business?
And again, influencer marketing.
Right.
This is really great for hats and things that other people can wear around town. Like we can see
visual
items, right? Like you can see your brand wandering around the streets, kind of cool,
right?
But then online, people are then taking pictures of themselves or video using your product or wearing your product, wearing your
or
logo,
interacting with something having to do with your business.
Yes.
So
maybe, yeah, it could
ask
be anything.
the influencers to just tag you in a post.
Include you.
Tag me. Right.
Google My Business listing again. There it is.
Yep.
You
Let's
need to
find you
make
on Google.
sure that people can find you. Digital event marketing. So having those events, doing online 5-day hydration, having an event where you're have a virtual conference. A lot, this is a great way, like this, like basically talking to people and connecting with people online. Referral marketing. Don't be afraid to ask for referrals.
Nope. And we all want to do business with people we know, like, and we trust. Okay. Well, how do you find somebody who maybe you don't know? Maybe you don't know. You don't know if you like them, but maybe how do you find somebody that you trust that maybe you could get to know and like? You ask your friend.
Like, where did you say your husband and son were getting their hair done at?
Right.
I really need to get my son in.
Right.
Right.
And then,
so I'm pretty sure we had that conversation in almost that tone.
Right.
Right. So, but because we know some local barbers and we have had conversations with several different hairstylists, we know who to send men to, who to send women to, who to go to for hair color, who to go to save your hair when you Friday. Like, we know the persons, the places. So,
and that's part of building that referral market. And guess what? If you as a business owner refer other businesses, they're going to come back to you with their business.
Right. And referral marketing can also be the collaboration piece. So we had a couple of businesses working together to support each other
doing some really cool things.
Yes. I'm like, how do
Doing
I talk
some
about
really cool
that? Like,
They're collaborating on some really cool, interesting projects within their own small businesses that is helping them thrive.
and then basically referring, cross-referring clients
Mhm.
to help them through situations or fun events. There's all sorts of things. And then also another collaboration I saw was the giveaways.
Mhm.
So a whole bunch of local people got together and did a big basket giveaway.
Yeah, it was like 20 different businesses. It was very, very cool.
It's really cool. So
of course, there's always hiring somebody to do some of these things for you. And that is kind of where we come in. This is our zone of genius. We don't want you to have to stress about it because, well, that's not fair to you. And if it's not your zone of genius, how much time, energy, and potential profit are you
losing out
on because of the time that it takes to make sure that you are being seen in the social media world?
So online presence, consistency in your voice. So how you talk in normal life should be your voice online, right? You need to just be yourself.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to get out of our heads. And this is that gap, right? We bridge that gap. Consistency in your content. So are you posting about, A, B, C, and jump to Z? Or do you have like an area, what are you posting? Are you posting about everything under the sun? Or
is the imagery consistent?
Yes, that's the consistent aesthetic.
Is your content branded?
Yes. Does it have your logo on it?
Does it have your flavor? Does it have your colors?
Show people where to connect with you?
Right.
And does it like have an overall pretty, like that, like feng shui? Is that right?
Feng shui.
Of
Feng shui.
Social media.
Right.
Is it feng shui?
Is it feng shui? Does it,
right? Because you want
it
it
aesthetically pleasing? Because that's what's going to catch somebody's eye. That and movement.
Yes. So
static images no longer are catching people's attention.
And you can easily turn a picture into a movie.
You can. Reels, stories, video images is the marketing of today.
Yes. And it's what gets people to stop the scroll. Know about hashtags.
Yes.
You have to know, you need to know. Because branding your hashtags. And I heard that people younger than myself, this was surprising because when I grew up and Google became a thing and we always Google.
Right.
Well, other generations, other people's apparently use Instagram just the same way that we use Google, and they use hashtags.
Yes. So if they're looking online for, let's say, a hairstylist in Snohomish County, Washington, they can search hairstylist Snohomish County on Instagram, and anything with those hashtags will come up.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're marketing to your location.
And then when you have a branded hashtag for yourself,
always use your branded hashtag because that's really cool for tracking. If you go to Google and you search hashtag women in leadership DSMB, you will literally see all of our content.
It's real cool. You should do it. It's just fun. Okay. It would boost us.
So
right?
If you have a branded hashtag, go check it out.
Yeah. And then, and over time, then also when they're on whatever platform they're on and they click your hashtag and they look at all of your stuff,
take them to all your stuff. Yeah.
So that's when your aesthetic comes in, because now it's aesthetic. They want to say it's pretty or it flows. It has the same vibe. It's all connected.
There's a theme.
Yes. And then they're knowing you,
liking you, and trusting you.
All right. And then this is how you organically grow your business online.
Which we have done.
Yes.
It's
100%.
We are able to do so much and provide so much to the community because of you guys and all your support. and by doing the work and growing it organically.
Yes. So just like a referral from a friend in real life, in the virtual world, your online presence is able to be as authentic as you are in representing your brand as well. So your message is given to the community and it drives the right people to you
Yeah.
because you're attracting the people that you want to attract to your business.
Exactly.
What? Attracting the people I want to attract to my business. No.
Yes. We hope this helped you see where you are with your own online presence and are excited to move on to season 5. You guys, this is a wrap for season 4. Season 5 starts next week. And for season 5, you guys, because we are being very full and abundant, we are going to be doing only 3 podcasts a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. For season 5, we're going to see how it goes.
Yes. So that doesn't change any of our presence online either. You're going to get Dogs of Podcast. You're going to get readings on Sunday, Mindset Monday, and then there's 2 great conversations every week. Yes. I'm excited.
Yes.
So then we're all learning and growing together, and we are moving into the 4 agreements.
Yeah. Okay. So this Sunday, I've already recorded it. It's already scheduled to post, is the introduction reading of the 4 agreements and the 4 agreements companion book. We are going to be going knee deep, neck deep.
We're just going to do we're jumping all in. What are you talking about?
Right. And we are really excited to talk to you guys about these literally life-changing tools. Literally 4 agreements.
It's just super. It's so amazing. We were reading some articles this last week. We're like, ooh, check this out. Ooh, oh, that relates to this agreement. Oh, that relates to that agreement. Oh, this. Oh, wow. Look at this. Like it just has put a bow on it and changed how we show up every day.
It really has. And so we have been doing our best to live by these 4 agreements for the last year with you guys, with all this growth. And we have seen so much abundance and changes, and we want that for you. And so we're going to share that with you guys starting next week with Mindset Monday.
Woo-hoo. Which frees up our time to help more businesses stand out in the online space.
Yes.
We are so grateful to be here, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, and last chance.
Ooh, yeah.
Donate for well, it's not your last chance. If you want to
keep
donate
donating
them at any time, that's fine. But today's our last day with our cause of the quarter being the Tears Foundation, and you'll get the information
just keep listening.
Yeah, just listening.
Just keep listening.
And we'll see you there. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Namaste.
Mwah. Love. As entrepreneurs, we feel it is our duty to give. This quarter's cause of the quarter is the Tears Foundation. The Tears Foundation seeks to compassionately lift a financial burden from families who have lost a child by providing funds to assist with the cost of burial or cremation services. They also offer parents comprehensive bereavement care in the form of grief support groups and peer companions. To find out more or to donate today, go to thetearsfoundation.org. Thank you for joining us today on the Women in Leadership, Body, Soul, Mind, and Business podcast. Please download the podcast on your favorite podcast player. We love you, and we will see you next time. Namaste.